Hello friends, and welcome back to my homestead. It's the middle of May and not much is growing in the garden yet. However, I'm already attacked by unwanted pests. A few days ago, maybe a week ago, I've planted cucumbers, seedlings, and cabbage out in my garden. And I started noticing something abnormal. So, let me show you rather than talk about it. So here are my cucumber seedlings sitting in the ground, and you will notice that something is eating them. More than half a plant is gone, and this one has been nibbled on. And guess what? The entire row is gone. Gone, gone, gone. All eaten. All we have is a little stub left. Now this side, they have not touched yet, okay? But they are working on it. So I've been assessing the ground to see what could possibly be eating my cucumbers. There are no slugs, not yet. It's way too dry for them. I see no moths, I see no caterpillars, none of that. However, I see ton and ton of little ants, and they are everywhere. So normally I would not be concerned about ants. However, obviously they're eating my vegetables. I checked, there are no aphids on them, at least not yet, or at least not visible, but they are eating my cucumbers. Now let me show you what's going on with the cabbage seedlings. Something is nibbling at the cabbage as well. And I've assessed, and there's nothing on them except for ants. So ants are causing problems in my garden this year. So because my garden is organic garden, I cannot use any pesticides in my garden. So I've decided to use natural home remedies to help me to combat ants. And I'm going to be using 5 different things. Okay, so one of them is I'm going to be spraying neem oil. And I know neem oil is usually not to be used for ants, but in case ants are eating aphids, this will help. So I'm gonna mix some neem oil, and I'm gonna be spraying it with my sprayer all over the greens. Also, I'm gonna be making this little mixture to combat ants. I'm gonna be mixing sugar and borax. Sugar will attract ants because it's sweet, and borax, they will consume it, bring it back to their families, and dehydrate them from inside out and kill ants. So I'm going to be mixing 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of borax with a little bit of water, make a little slurry, and then it's best to saturate something in it, like cotton balls or something like that. But I don't have any cotton balls, so I just took shredded newspapers and I just soaked them in that solution. I'll put it in a plastic container, cover that with plastic cover, and I'll make very small holes in them because I don't want the bees to get into it, but it will be small enough for the ants to go inside and out as they need it. So that's going to be the second thing. The third thing, I'm going to be sprinkling Diatomaceous Earth all around the plants, hoping that the crystal of Diatomaceous Earth will damage and kill the ants as well. I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon. If there are aphids on my plants, aphids don't like cinnamon, and I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon. Thank God I have a lot of cinnamon. I'm going to be adding some soap, and I'm using natural Dr. Bronner's soap, Castile soap, that I'm going to be adding to the sprayer and spraying that as well to help to kind of like combat and allow that oil to stick to the plant as I'm spraying it. So let me get going and mixing everything. So friends, I'm finished with sprinkling everything and spraying everything, and I made that sugar and borax mixture and I left it for them to munch on. Hopefully that will help to combat the ant problem. The mosquitoes are biting me and I need to get in the house, it's getting late. So friends, if you know a good way of combating ants and other bugs in the garden, please share with me, leave a comment, please share this content with your friends. I hope you guys stay encouraged into natural gardening. without any chemicals. So be encouraged and try something new.